back to another training session for the A-18 Hornet, where we're going to learn about waypoint navigation. This is a standard aircraft thing that pretty much any simulator is going to have in it, but we're going to learn how to do it in the Hornet, so let's get on it.
While TACAN navigation is a great tool to get back to your airfield or carrier, many times you will need the ability to set arbitrary navigation points. This is where waypoint navigation comes in. The Hornet allows you to have 3 sequences of waypoints that you could use to mark anything from a turn point, a target, or to a threat location. Waypoints can be created in both the mission editor and while in the Hornet cockpit. For this lesson though, we will focus on a waypoint sequence already created. I currently have the lesson paused. Press spacebar to continue.
How convenient.
Let's first set the left DDI to the HSI page. Press the time push button.
Okay, so we remember this from the last time. This button here switches back and forth between the combat page, the tactical page, and the support page.
We are now on the tactical page, so a press of the time push button again will bring us to the support page.
Oh, didn't realize he was going to say that.
Now on the support page, select the HSI push button. This will display the horizontal situation indicator.
So I have to wait until he stops talking, or else it doesn't necessarily register my button presses. So if you're watching me wait, that's why.
Much of this will look familiar from the TACAN lesson. Instead of pressing the TCN push button though, press the Waypoint push button this time. This will box Waypoint and allow display of more waypoint navigation information on the HSI and HUD. We are currently at Waypoint 0, as indicated on the right side of the HUD and between the up and down arrows along the right side of the left DDI. Press the up arrow to select the next waypoint, Waypoint 1.
Okay, so that's what was confusing me last time. They had me pressing this button over here for the TACAN, but we didn't get the box around the TACAN like I did when I pressed it this time. So I don't know if that's a bug or if I just didn't do something right, or I don't know. But right now they want me to press the up arrow so that we can increment our waypoint here. I think that's what this is about to do, right? So
with Waypoint 1 selected, note the distance to the waypoint, and the waypoint number is displayed on the right side of the HUD, and a steering bar to the waypoint is along the heading tape. On the HSI, you can now better see the waypoint marker that appears as a small circle with a dot in the center. By pressing the Sec1 push button, it will box it and display dashed connecting lines between the waypoints in the selected sequence.
Okay. So just because I need to clear it out of my mind, it looks like when you're dealing with waypoints over here, the range and all that information sits right here. When you're dealing with TACAN stuff, that appears over here, which makes sense, but I just needed to say it out loud to get it out of my mind. And then apparently when we press this is going to sequence us through the waypoints. I'm guessing something's going to show up here, so let's press it.
In the top right portion of the HSI, data of the selected waypoints is shown. The top row is the bearing and distance to the waypoint, and below is the hours, minutes, seconds to the waypoint. Inscribed inside the compass rows is a triangle that indicates the heading to the selected waypoint, with a corresponding tail opposite of it. Press spacebar to continue.
Okay, so this is the triangle with the tail. Not sure what it means. I hope they explain it.
As with TACAN, you can also set a course line through the selected waypoint. This can be useful by placing a waypoint on a runway and using the course line for a direct approach, or as a reference for the downwind leg of an overhead landing pattern. Press spacebar to continue.
Okay. Press the spacebar. What are you doing? Come on.
By selecting the Auto Waypoint Sequence option, the navigation system will automatically select the next waypoint in sequence as each waypoint is reached. This avoids having to manually select the next waypoint while navigating a sequence.
Okay, I hope I didn't skip over things. I had to press the spacebar button a couple of times to get it to do something.
When you are ready, I will unpause the lesson and allow you to navigate the waypoint sequence.
Oh, we're going to get the fly
ahead of you is the sequence of waypoints along a low-altitude flight plan. Try to fly through each gate in sequence. Press spacebar to unpause the lesson.
All right, let's fly through some waypoints.
To more easily fly this sequence, you may wish to adjust the HSI scale. You can use this in conjunction with the next waypoint distance and steering cue on the HUD to best align yourself to intercept the next gate. At any point you can end this lesson by pressing the escape key.
Okay, so it seems like we've done what we're supposed to do as far as like the learning. But sorry, I'm having joystick because it got all the cord got under it. But let's go ahead and fly through these rings a little bit so we can see how things change as we move through the options here. So, okay, so you can see down here the little dot has moved up here now. So I guess that's indicating the location of the next waypoint that we're going to. And since we can see the little dotted line here goes off to the left, we're clearly going to go through this little mountain pass here. I don't know that we'll go all the way through all of these. I just kind of want to get familiar with how it looks and following it and see what it looks like when we're following the dashed lines there. So to get the altitude, we're too close to the ground. So to get to the waypoints, we press the waypoint key. We have to get to the support page, go to the AHSI, and then we click on waypoint, and then we can automatically go through the waypoints by pressing the automated key after we press the sequence to bring up the existing sequence of waypoints. So hopefully I can remember that the next time I actually have to do it without the help of the tutorial. Okay, so as we can see, we can see this is adjusting, and we're kind of following the path here as it goes. We don't really need to continue following these. I think we've done enough as far as figuring out how to do this. So we'll go ahead and end this episode, or end this training session now. We'll now get the video processed and posted, and I might be done for tonight, but we'll see. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me tonight, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.